Hello everyone, this is Chador from TVING Sports in Korea. We're now with Mr. Dan Hooka. Kiora brother, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Personally, I was very excited for this interview because I actually grew up in New Zealand. So thanks for doing this interview.
Nah, too easy. Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Christchurch. I trained with Carl Weber.
No way. That's my coach.
I know. Every time I see you in the octagon, I see Carl.
Yeah, small world.
I always tell our viewers that Kiwis are extremely tough and that so many world-class fighters come from New Zealand. Why do you think that is?
I'm not too sure. I think it's just like a cultural thing. Like, obviously, started my 1 minute scraps thing here in New Zealand, like a little fight show in New Zealand. And you can see by that just the culture of it, man. Like, I look for 32 fighters at a certain weight class, and it's full. The last one I did, 80 kilo guys, and it was full in about an hour. Like, I had that thing full.
Wow.
And then my next show I'm doing is dads with no fights, and I had to meet me down the park, and I had about 1,000 people show up. It was like it's dads with no fights before, so you can't have ever stepped in the ring and had a boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, MMA fight in your life. And yeah, I had about 1,000 people come down and register and sign up. So it just seems like people from New Zealand are keen for a scrap.
It does seem like a part of our culture. And I actually saw the tournament and it was insane. It was as raw as it gets. Are you planning to hold another one?
Yeah, I've got another 2 planned. So I got the dads in December, dads with no fights. I just thought it would be a cool way. Christmas is coming up. A lot of dads need money for Christmas. Getting to walk away with $50,000 for his family for Christmas. I just thought that was a pretty cool way to, it'll be hard-earned money, but a very lucky prize.
You're doing a huge thing for the community, especially in this economy. So thank you so much. Now, let's talk about your next fight with Arman Tsarukyan. Many fans are very excited, especially because you two have been going at each other on social media and on various interviews. Where did this animosity start?
I think it's just like, it just kind of started... it's obviously competitive. Like, it's just we want to take each other out. But he got into the UFC and he started chiming at me and saying that I'm ducking him. And I was a ranked fighter at the time of him making his entrance to the UFC. And so it's like you just have to have something worth fighting for. It's a sport of risk versus reward. And I feel like when he came into the UFC, he just didn't have anything that I wanted, or he wasn't really on my radar. But that's the beauty of the sport. The second someone gets the title, or the second someone is ranked above you, instantly you become interested in fighting them. So it's just about time. It's a long time coming.
Fair enough. Many fans are expecting this match to be a huge scrap. And you also recently stated that your goal is to kick Tsarukyan in the head. So what are your predictions for this fight? What's going to happen?
Yeah, I'm just getting, as the fight gets closer, man, I just get more and more confident. It's like a lifetime of hard work, a lifetime of grind and dedication, and kind of leads you to this moment. Yeah, I just feel like I'm so experienced that I can adapt my game and my skill set to any fighter in the world. Yeah, lights out. We're gonna put his lights out.
That's going to be very exciting. And many fans are expecting the winner of this fight to be the next title contender. Is that something that you think about, or are you just focusing on this match for now?
Oh, definitely focused on this match, but this is why I hunted this fight out and pursued this fight with the UFC. I saw an opportunity to get my hands on the #1 contender, and I feel like it's the hardest way to the title, but it's the fastest way to the title, and that's the way that I like to do business.
And that is why you are the fan favorite. And now, what are your thoughts on Tsarukyan as a fighter?
I think he's skill for skill. He's the best fighter in the division. Yeah, like a lot of guys are ducking him, and a lot of guys have a good excuse to not fight him just because he pulled out of his title shot at the last hour. Had a bit of a Hail Mary, and the UFC had to run around. But he, so the guys ranked above me have a good excuse to not fight him, but it works out for me. You know what I mean? A lot of people want to avoid him, but now I get an opportunity at the #1 contender.
Anything you would like to say to your Korean fans here?
I need to get out there. I need to get out to Korea. I've been meaning to come out there. I was supposed to get on, I think it came up a few years ago for me to compete on a Korea card, but it never kind of came to fruition. which is pretty unfortunate because I'd love to get out to Korea.
Well, I mean, if it does happen, please be in touch. I'll show you around.
We got a deal. We got an e-handshake.
There you go.
I got a Kiwi to show me around in Korea. I'd love to, mate.
Very looking forward to this fight, sir. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, brother. You have a good day.
You too. All the best.